G'day everyone. So, because I'm a clever and totally financially responsible adult, I went out and bought myself a shitty AU Falcon. As you can see, it looks exactly as you expect an AU Falcon to be. It's the wrong fuel filler cap. It's hit like everything in Brisbane. Used to have a spoiler. Genuine factory speed holes. You can see it's got genuine overspray from when presumably someone who previously owned it was doing art or something near it. But it's on every piece of glass. It's been broken into at some point. It's got mismatched mirrors, bumpers held on with a wood screw and a piece of wire. Good headlights though. It's just generally all around filthy. But mechanically it's not too bad though. And I can do this. Because the lock actuator for that door's broken. Genuine faulty bonnet struts. It actually doesn't look too bad under the bonnet. It's filthy, but it's got a brand new power steering pump and a brand new alternator, and the radiator was replaced at some point. There's a new filter in there, which is nice. But it's overall not too bad. It runs well. Doesn't burn any oil, as far as I can tell. It's just really, really filthy. And then there's inside, where it's just, as you might expect an AU to be, just dusty and grimy and stained. On the headliner, genuine AU stock falling headliner. I don't need that, that's fine. Overall, it's not too bad. Should scrub up all right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get stuck in. Give this a thorough clean on the outside. I'm going to go through the inside, do some treasure hunting, and then get in there with the vacuum and the carpet shampoo and the Armour All, and we'll see what happens. Actually, something I've been wanting to do since I got it the other day. Try and get rid of this. This is just hideous. Yeah, screwdriver there. Looking better already. So yeah, I'm going to drive this on the lawn, get the pressure washer out and see what happens. Well, the Falcon has been thoroughly bathed And my God, it already looks a million times better, especially with that mossy crap going off the bonnet. Look, it's actually almost kind of shiny. Look at it. There's still a lot of work to be done, but actually looks almost presentable now. Wheels came up pretty nice with just a quick once over, but I have to get in there with some proper stuff and really thoroughly scrub them to get the stubborn bits off. But yeah, the driver's side looks quite nice anyway. And then there's the passenger side. And then I've got to tackle this somehow. But, that was satisfying, taking that off with the pressure cleaner. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but this little corner here, I gave that a test polish last night. And to me, there's a noticeable difference there, particularly just feeling it. But yeah, I'm about to get out the cut and polish. I'll go over it, polish it all. And then I've got some acetone that takes all this overspray off, so hopefully we'll be able to go through and get all that cleaned up, and then we can move on to the interior. I think, let's see if I can just polish this crap out. Hopefully a bit of polish will... Let's see then. Ha! Beautiful. This will sort of see all the bits of overspray on it, but you know, from a distance they blend in. Nobody will notice. Plenty of other glaring imperfections on the car anyway. But yeah, so that's good. So now we know all of that will polish out, so it should make this whole side look a lot better. Don't know about this scuff, it might need a bit more work. How do you like that? Factory. Cool. Look at that. It's got actual shine on it. Not bad, I think, for something that hasn't been washed in probably the last decade. Well, been out this for a few hours now. It's starting to look actually half decent. Coming up pretty shiny now. Fuck knows if the camera does it justice, but certainly looking a lot better than it was, you know, just this morning. Paint's never going to be perfect because it's just covered in all that overspray. It's also just like 1,000 years old and Still heaps of imperfections, like all this crap and that. But it's looking a hell of a lot better, I gotta say. But what I think we need now are some stickers. Alright, well, I hope you can see the overspray there, because I'm going to try and show you it coming off, but there's a bloody ton of it on there. So I've got paper towel and some acetone, and I tested this the other night and it just wiped straight off, so let's see if I can do this without ruining the rest of the paint on the car. Look at that. Just cut straight through it. Not going to try and make this super perfect or anything, but if I can make it a bit less noticeable, that'll be good, I think. And also might make the window a little bit easier to see out of. And also I've got to get this thing through a roadworthy inspection, so it'll probably help that too. Goodbye, lid. Just keep going with the acetone a little bit at a time. Okay, time for day 2 of working on the Falcon. Skies are looking a bit more threatening today, but it was supposed to rain yesterday and it didn't, so hopefully I'll get some work in today. The first thing I'm going to do is get back into vacuuming up this nightmare. Go through and do some treasure hunting, pull out all whatever's left in there. I had the driver's area quick overall and vacuum yesterday, and it certainly looks a bit nicer already. Let's go through the interior and do some treasure hunting, eh? So what have we got here? Bag, hat, wine bag, shopping bag, handy. Bullies bag. Oh, cool! I've got a cover for me light. That's handy. Do I want to know what this is? I assume that used to be rubber at some point. There's a can of lychee drink. Nothing in there. Got a power adapter. More different power adapter. Pens. Another pen. So I like this. Dedicated pen holder. I love it. Pet bun card. A GPS. Find out if that works later. Well, I'm going to get the vacuum cleaner out and have a crack at this. And that is already looking so much better. I could still put a lot more work into it, but the point is it doesn't feel horrible to sit in anymore. Everything's relatively clean. It's still... I'm just going to get floor mats to hide things like that. That's all I need to do. Okay, so I'm going to call that done for now. It's all nice and cleaned up. Looks sort of tidy. Gave the interior a clean. I replaced one of the shock absorbers. Took it to get in and do the other. Patched up the exhaust pipe because it was completely Swiss cheesed. Removed the third muffler because that wasn't really doing anything with the amount of holes that were in it anyway. Rewired the horn to a separate button because the steering wheel centre's decayed and the button sticks on, so that'll do for now until I can get in there and actually fix that up, which I sort of need to because I'd like to have the cruise control working. Cleaned up all this old schmoo where the spoiler used to be. It's come up looking $1 million. Nice and smooth. Just got in there with some 3000 grit wet and dry and just buffed that back. Replace the spoiler with a brand newie. Yeah, just infinite downforce there to hold this beast to the track. Started cleaning up some of the scuffs. That yellow schmoo just came straight off, so yeah, plenty more to do with this. You'll be seeing plenty of it, I hope. Still got to get in and replace the other shock absorber and do a whole heap of other bits and pieces. Clean out the engine bay, repaint those bumpers. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here because I'm sure this video is already obnoxiously long, and if you've actually sat down and watched the whole thing, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll see you next time when I get around to doing something with this. Cheers.